it all over
Yeah,
the
pick up
yard
that
in this
little
one.
thing that's on
It's the
floor.
Chiefs and the Raiders, and it's coming up next.
I got off early
The
before you
shadow's starting
asked.
to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want him in the middle of the schedule. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing on second down now, Minshew. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept them short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good bringing it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play fake. Mahomes. Short throw to Disley. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. He stiff arms him, escapes the defender. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On second down, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird Sunday playing for like baby team and stuff like that. And y'all nervous. Yeah, fucking.
Getting one there on second down. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Minshew.
You know a couple of them.
That is caught. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator?
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chris Jones in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's second and a couple. Now it's Mahomes again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first. The Chiefs at 3-5, 2 games under 500. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Gonna take a shot for Gallup. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does Raiders pick up the first.
It's a big play there for Vegas. 57 yards. So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off play action, it's Minshew. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Minshew sets to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And out come the Chiefs now. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throw left side, completion to Rice. Only able to gain a couple there, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Toss right side to Pacheco.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he'll get this one up for about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. That's number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him the 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
This is caught at the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs had 6 to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Minshew. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Minshew. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
It'll be Minshew again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
A friend, baby.
He finds his man complete. That's Russell.
What the fuck?
Across midfield and
That
inside
big
the 45.
in.
A big pickup of 38.
As long as they bread, they just fucking go and get it.
In this first half, very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st down, Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
The drive starts with a completion left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
At the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's get this
They'll
out of the way
set up
first.
to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It was Leo Chenal who got in to drop it.
Well, he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Minshew throwing on third down. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll go play action here with Minshew. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On second down, Minshew. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time. Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Minshew, 1st and 10.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, these two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Throwing on second down now, Minshew. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Minshew. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. KC's offense ready to take over. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice game. 23 yards, the final tally.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were... Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. The kick by Carlson is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
This fielded right at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Right back to Mitchell
fucking
on
went
2nd down.
through.
And he'll be taken
Oh
down, but not
my
before he
God.
gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's complete to Adams.
Let's go.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 1. They run over center with Mitchell. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Another run with Mitchell.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Final minute now, the 3rd quarter.
Off play action, it's Minshew.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bowers.
2 yards on the pickup there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Minshew sets to throw. And they have to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's A.J. Cole now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And some room to work. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A give right side for Pacheco. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 37-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down. Starting to look like this drive may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Max Crosby, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Russell. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Russell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
like this.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raiders heading out to take over. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Minshew. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 35-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think you got to go in.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
What's the phone number?
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. They'll run for it with Pacheco.
Come back.
And he's not going to get in.
We'll have to go down there and
Snap
pay
him
for
at
it.
the 1. The run is
you
turned
better make
away
sure.
on 4th and goal from the 2.
That's
And the
it,
Raiders
right.
hang tough
Oh, no,
down
that's
near
just,
the goal line.
power.
So we were looking at each other up here in the
that's
booth
power
when they went
there.
for that, saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And it's complete to Adams. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Minshew. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Minshew. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 3.
Not a nice play, but yeah, too like
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got it in. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense.
That's why
just a field goal, that's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Kansas City, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
That's a foldable one. Oh, so she's sticking in a pocket instead of being it's not bad. That's somewhere to put it. Fuck. I know, this is like fucking serious fucking shit. Yes. Because of my past. Are you afraid she'll abandon you? Yes. But Rita is not your mother. No, definitely not. But if she ever sees me for who I really am.
You think I would leave?
Yes, absolutely.
You got something more about me. I married you because I want to get to know you. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Tell Rita the truth. Why did you keep your apartment?
Because I need space. Keep my stuff.
We have a house if there's plenty of room. I think what Dexter is trying to say is that he needs space for himself in the marriage.
Okay, yeah, but I really do need a place to put my stuff.
Of course, I'll give you space.
You will?
6920 due today. Can I do that? Is that okay?
See what happens when you're honest? You get what you need.
And this weekend, screen protector and a USB.
Oh no, you know what's going on, shit like that. I don't.
I think this is okay.
So you know the finances and I don't. So
We don't pay for the phone bill. We just need to go down and get shit taken off. And if we do, it'll drop that bill anyway. And then the kids won't even notice. But she needs a fucking phone. And if I have to pay for fucking... Is he gonna kill his wife?
I think so. No.
I mean, you don't want her to have that thing.
Oh no.
If we have a choice.
It can be changed. Holy shit, man. You look better.
Better.
Is that my friend?
I don't know where it is.
Come here. Hi. Oh, there we go. I like this. Oh, I like this. Yeah.
He must have realized when he was getting close. Think about it. He used people rifle. Maybe he even saw one sit down in the office building.
Yes.
He killed Lundy. He shot me. He stole Lundy's books to cover his ass.
Not exactly, but you want to hold it for a while.
Do you know how awesome that is? That means that cocksucker.
Okay, I just gotta look for it. It might be
Because we have one.
I know we do. I think
It might be
I think it's in the safe. Can you go look?
What's up, bud?
I'm just
What's
gonna
up?
go ahead and do it. She
Off.
needs it.
Off.
All of this stuff. Like
Off. Go.
Go.
Oh,
Thank
it
you.
says 35 due to day. Oh, plus shipping and taxing. So.
Can't we just pick it up?
No, it said it's 2 to 3 business days. It has to ship. You can't pick it up.
I'll tell you when I know more. I don't want to stuff in my dick with that either.
What if we, do we have to order it on the phone, or can we just go down there? Okay.
Do you want to get up and go down there? Do you want to go right now and get her a phone? I'm sure we can. Well,
I don't know.
then, okay. Then you get to take me to Walmart.
What? I didn't agree on that.
I fucking...
I didn't agree on that. Oh, damn. Oh, my God, man.
See, look.
Oh.
Look.
Oh, it's
Look.
it's his fucking apartment.
Look.
Oh, he built it
Look.
himself.
In
Nice.
his shed. In his shed.
I wish this was big enough out here to do this shit. That is awesome. Oh my God.
Shouldn't I leave it open?
I can't believe it.
It's in there.
I can't believe they fucking built that.
Oh. Oh, I know. Like, holy shit. Oh, fuck. Like, holy shit. I think it's been like almost a month and a week. Fuck, 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 fuck.
You do it. You do whatever you gotta do. I'm gonna support whatever. I love my music. Not like the best time we just saying that same thing. Not like fucking. Yeah, it's not. I mean, years. Tonight, I gotta get the water on this side of the yard, honey.
I was not expecting that fucking message today. What the fuck?
Because I didn't need the background check. They wanted the drug test.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
That's why.
Yep.
Hold on. Will you sign this check, please? So that we can deposit that. I read you right. Did you find that?
What?
That SIM card.
Oh no, I thought fucking. Hold on.
There's a pin.
Somehow I
right
thought
here.
you like.
No, I'm sorry. I was getting dressed.
was tired of me telling me what to do and stuff like that.
Who, Chris?
Yeah. I think at some point, at some time, he's like getting frustrated.
Oh, you need to bring that check with the camera. Have we told her she needs to get ready?
Leia! Yeah, the new Dexter is when he was a kid. Yeah, it starts out with him being a kid when he was younger. So we're gonna find out who his real dad is. Yeah, he's a kid and he fucking yeah. They keep showing that on fucking the Netflix page and shit like that. I'm like, holy shit. We gotta hurry with these fucking. We just gotta fucking binge watch one day. It's like the only thing that we watch.
You know, we put the cost of this on your car, too. How much it is.
Oh shit! I'll mess with it.
We need
Want me to? For what? We're tired. No, I was gonna take a day off and spend a day and then go to work. Why are you crying?
I'm sad.
About what?
My
Leia. No. You know we take care of shit.
We're gonna go get you a new phone like right now. Do you wanna go get one right now?
Don't cry. Don't cry.
You know what?
Listen.
Everything happens for a reason and because it's supposed to.
Talk to us. Talk to us. Don't go down there and cry by yourself.
By yourself, please.
Talk to us, Kalea. It's not good you being down there crying, especially all this time.
Do you think that that's what we want for you?
Ugh.
That we don't want you to feel your emotions? I mean, my love, that's not the case.
No.
We
Come
wanna
up here
help
and
you
talk to
process
us. Let us know what we're gonna do about and stuff like that. We're gonna take
Because
care of you.
we're already like in the process of doing it, like right now.
Okay? Talk to us. Talk to us.
You're just gonna
Please.
end up having a new phone number, okay? And everything happens for a reason and because it's supposed to. And maybe this is the supposed to. Maybe that people that had your old phone number shouldn't have your new phone number. Go breathe. You go get pants on. Yeah, go change. No, what she did is, so Lily went and, like, I want you to try that on. I'm gonna fix it and loosen it. But what she did is she redid the um, shoestring on it so you don't have to tie them.
That's it. I'll see you Wednesday. I'm taking tomorrow off before I come back. Thanks, man. So much appreciated.
Okay, now send Tom a message right now. Then send Christopher a message right now.
Okay, I will. Let me
No, the
let me do
reason
that.
why is because
I will do that.
I know you and
I will
you
do that. Just give me
gotta-
time. I mean, this is like
I know.
like
I understand, but the Neil, I also know that once you have to do it. So once you just do it, it's done, and you don't have to live with the panic anymore. That's
I'll
why
do it
I
when we
say
get back.
just do it.
I'll do it when we get back.
Okay.
Like Sarah's.
There you go.
He's like stuck with these. He's like, what were you doing?
Yeah, Clay. I'm like really serious. You don't need to be down there crying and stuff like that. Please come upstairs and talk to us. It's way much better to come up here and talk to us and stuff like that. We're your parents. You don't need to be down there doing your shit. I would like to know what's going on while you're crying. Why you're crying. No matter what it is.
What I do is when I'm crying,
Well,
and I
you come up here. You look so fucking slingy there.
I know, which makes he doesn't eat enough.
Holy shit, his shirt's falling off him.
Right. He doesn't eat
Yeah.
enough. You need to get on it.
I think she weighs more than he does. Jeez. I even have the fucking pants go back.
Just put it on. So now you have socks and you have underwear. You have clothes. You have a new haircut.
I think it's a little
too tight. Okay,
Time
here.
is neither coming in or going out, but perfectly still. It's a moment frozen in time when all is calm and peaceful. Ah. Yeah, you're supposed not to have your phone on. Well, being a cop, I understand. Text me the address. Gotta go home. Dead body. Nah. Oh, she's taking over.
There you go, honey. I just loosened that up quite a bit. She said if you like that, she'll do it to that side. She just wants you to wear that side, and if not, she'll undo it. But I had her look up the style for a no tie.
Oh. Oh shit. His wife's arm. I don't know if he killed her though.
And do both sides. Put your fingers on both sides. Put your finger one here, and push. Push. And push. You're almost there. Push down.
Pull your tongue.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Pull the
your
tongue.
out.
Yep.
Yep.
Now do it.
Now do it. You're almost done. Here, I can lift him in more. Please.
Actually, guys, it's been a long day. I'm kind of.
Go easy on him. He's only a person.
That you know of.
First, he'll look goody. Then after, and then you're gonna help me put Harrison's baby bouncer together.
It's a lot of helping.
Oh, daddy support.
Deborah told me I'd love to speak to you.
She probably would too.
Hey, check her fucking her liquid.
Yeah. For fluid.
Yeah. Drive so much. They don't sound very happy, do they? You and I are doing better, right?
Come here. Let me help you. Let me help you.
Absolutely.
Come here.
Dear Abby, I'm a serial killer and need advice on how to keep my kids from taking over my life. No, there's only one person who can help me.
Take it off.
Arthur? Hey, Kyle! What? Doing a little shopping? Yeah, just a few things. You? We needed some supplies for the next bill. Give you a hint. Yeah, hope you loaded up. Nice. So, Jonah's not around to help you this morning? I've got ROTC in the morning. Football practice. I wonder if I should just go tomorrow. No time to help out his dad. Too bad. No, it's a good thing. Is it? Kyle, you're a father. You know we're responsible to push our children out into the world, make them prepared. Having a day off would be nice, though, if I do.
I know, but we kind of need.
I know.
You took a day off last week too.
How do you do that? I think I'll start tomorrow.
Is it looser?
Jonah's got all his activities. Rebecca's got her ballet.
I was able to tie it because it was easier.
College level science class. Sounds very busy. Yeah. So busy that I hardly get to see him. And they hardly get to see you. Allowing you to do whatever you want. Simple advice, but there's gotta be more. So, hey, if you ever need any extra help, just let me know. Oh, thank you. Really. I mean it. Absolutely. It's just. Okay. It's just what? I'm gonna start tomorrow. Honestly, I'm new here. Without my family, I don't know anybody. What are you doing tomorrow morning? Nothing. Meet me at my house. 6:30. Okay. Good luck with that. Yeah, the hero's welcome, I see.
Well, they haven't seen me in a minute.
Yeah, but now you're officially back. What was that?
Fucking cool. Take a bullet from me, you're everybody's best friend.
Own house. Welcome back.
Jesus, I'm like, get me out of here. Cover me, bro.
Hi. Dexter Morgan.
Of course. We've met before. Excuse me, I have to talk.
Yeah, that's why I'm stopping you. As a favor to me, I'd really like you to not write about my sister. He's like, right on.
I should interview you as well.
Liver's recovering from a serious injury. She needs to be left alone. Let's go. Why don't you get us some coffee? I think it's the in of favor this week. Everybody's trying to get a piece of Deborah right now. She's been through a lot. Your sister is a big girl, and she can take care of herself. I don't see why this is any of your business. Look, I know you and I have our little differences. You might want to keep in mind how all that started. That's what he's saying. Saying the guy who saw the other guy steal the money from the crime scene once Christine kept away.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm late. Actually, that's bullshit, I'm not late. I was hiding at the end of the hall so I could tell you all at once and get it over with. Thank you. I'm great. No, I don't need your help. And no, I'm not going to show you the scars. So please, can we just fucking move on? And, why is there a picture of a fucking arm up there? Well, let's all welcome back Detective fucking Morgan. I was just about to ask Sergeant Batista to update us on his case.
Based on the fingerprints, we've ID'd the victim as Estrella Galazo, 19 years old.
Can I tie them for you, please?
It's because one thing is longer than the other.
The arm was ingested less than
How does it keep happening?
It's just like this. It's annoying.
She worked as a cocktail waitress at the Bayside Club, but she also did some modeling. Yeah, she had a job scheduled 4 days ago with a photographer named Jonathan.
Just let me tie them for you and then I'll fix them when we get home. This one will be just a tiny bit off, but not a lot.
Miss Carrazzo didn't report for work the night after she was scheduled to see Farrow. The kicker is 7 years ago, Farrow was arrested in New York on suspicion of rape. The charges were ultimately dropped.
So it's clear.
When I spoke with the lead detective of that case, he thinks the victim was paid off.
Okay, so he's dirty.
Guy surrounded by firewall wires. He's well protected and playing hardball. Maybe I'll get a turn at that. He's agreed to come in for questioning this morning, but I doubt it will get anything out of him.
I'd like to be there. Well, thank you, Sergeant Batista.
You're welcome, Lieutenant.
What's with Batista and LaGuerta?
What are you talking about?
They're afraid to look at each other.
Why would that be?
Because they're doing it.
Makes sense. Put two people in a room together long enough, eventually they're gonna fuck.
Oh, wow. That's so romantic. You should have that tattooed across your fat head.
What? I'll need to find the right activity for Astor. What did I like to do when I was 12? Okay then, moving on.
people say names about your hair and stuff like that this year,
Yeah.
I want you to fucking just shake it off.
I know. It's because of my hair.
Trinity's not going anywhere. With his kill cycle over, he's not a threat to anyone for the time being. Not sure I can say the same about this guy. Well, the fact is, 90 was straight as far as I was. Oh, yes. Well, she had a nice ass. I showed her at my studio last Thursday for a Jamaican rum campaign. Nothing sells rum like nice booty.
What time was that?
9 a.m. till noon. And then I drove down to the Keys for another commercial shoot that lasted well into the night. That can be verified by my assistant and about a dozen other people. Tell me, Dexter, what's the real reason you're stalling on killing Trinity? I still have things to learn from him. I spent my entire life trying to teach you not to be like him. You also taught me I couldn't be with people, couldn't get married. You taught me a lot of things I learned were wrong. You're taking a risk here. Isn't that what life is? A risk. Any ideas?
Oh, if I put it up to his height, just under it.
Look,
It won't give me that, Shirley. I'm doing it.
That's the whole JJ. Jump right Jack. Very rural, you might say.
Sensitive guy.
Like you. I can make you a star. I just need to get you in my studio with the clothes up and rough you up a little bit. I think you just jumped to the top of my list.
Maybe some nice early learned tips again.
That's a bargain.
Yeah, right? I wanted it for years.
Whose was it?
Dexter's.
Oh, shit. How come you just now getting it? You got married, like, what, 8 months ago?
Well, he kind of held on to it for a while.
Well, they didn't see the fuck then.
No, I think he just has a problem with change. Very slow to evolve.
Anyway, we should be going.
Yeah, thanks for the help. I don't have to lift anything for a while.
Let's try not to trip and fall.
If you're a farmer, you got married? What kind of guy does that? Behind Dexter. Stay out of it. I know this is like your place now, but are you always gonna like the people here?
Yes, Dex. Sometimes I'm gonna have people over.
I love my pet today. Let's try not to fall over.
Oh.
I just saw you getting up that. She's like,
You're sitting here, bud.
Make sure he has water.
don't drink tonight. No. Right now, got any scratches?
He did.
Come on now. Back off. You're in so much trouble, Echo.
He dumped this one completely. You get to clean this up. It's a massive mess. That one is massive. No, I just cleaned up two of his scratches.
Fucking dog, I just want to fucking spank the shit out of him, man. I ate all fucking chicken biscuits and fucking. That's fucking hard.
And then I want all the recycling taken out and then the sunroom, please.
Fat boy. Don't you come near me. Very, very bad. Echo. We shouldn't have to hide scratches from you.
No, we're going to start bringing a fucking camera in so we can yell at his ass. And Kalea, will you grab me a 7-Up, please? take these.
Oh,
Yes. I brought it
I
in
had to
because
get
it was
Twizzlers.
too hot.
I had to get Twizzlers. I saw that. I'm like, fuck, man. We starve you to death or something like that? Lay down. Nope. Don't even come near me, man.
No, you're little shit. You live bigger than a little shit. No, don't you dare. You go lay down in your bed. You are in trouble. Big, big trouble. We don't get in trash it. That's a bad dog.
No.
Oh, okay. She's completely taken care of now. Yeah, I think I would have spoke out of this for a minute. Like Sherlock. So Lily was the last one to pick up the kitchen. So is Kalea next or is it Bubba?
San Jose Sky did. I think it's not.
Bubba's done it recently.
So actually, I don't know how recent though.
Well, I could just say not this week you haven't, and this week is because mom's
Should
free.
just put the names on the calendar. We have a fucking calendar.
Well, then because I'm making all of them do it because
How's your
all
phone?
of
Okay. Let me charge it just a little bit. I can charge it over there.
well, I really hope you're happy.
Yeah, Conor McGregor fired Mike Perry for losing that fight, and it was rigged.
I'm not gonna own this every month. You have to take it for yourself because you can't fucking blame it on me every fucking month. It's just not my fault. I'm not owning it. Sorry. Not this fucking time. If you're a bitch, it's your own fucking problem, not fucking mine. Back the fuck off of me. Well, good. Guess what? It's your own fault. It's your body, not mine. No. No, but you guess what? But you get to own it yourself. It's your fucking own, not mine. Not mine. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Not owning it. Not doing it. Because it's 107 outside. Go ahead and tell her. No, look, not you. Fucking shut up. Listen to my kid.
I got a new phone. I got a new phone. And it's that flip phone. It's that new flip phone.
They called us and they couldn't fix their phone. We found out that the other place that we took their phone actually destroyed her phone. Yeah, and that phone wasn't that expensive either, honestly. Oh, guess what? Are you ready for this? No, because I'm not owning it. You can fuck off. You own your own shit. Anyways, fucking Neil starts back at Commercial Tire tomorrow. Like 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. But he might be fucking giving away his friendship with Chris, because Chris might be fucking pissed off at him. But you know.
Like we're not besties.
But they're not besties by any means. Do you know what I mean? It's like, even the, yeah, we've known him a long time, and I love him. But if Chris can't see that Neil's not happy, and then gets pissed off at Neil, he has to own that. And all I want you to do when you tell Chris is be like, the reason why I'm not giving Tom notice is because I can't afford not to have a job. I can't afford not to be making money if he chooses just to fire me.
And that's because he wouldn't be the one firing me. Dean would.
Yeah.
He would have came on the side and fucking been like, hey.
Put it on the bigger fishing pole. It keeps trying to attack me.
In the garage.
Huh? What? You got a new chair finally? That's a little guy. What? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
I don't like the back.
Look what he did to
So for me, I have
Trey's
to
room.
have a high
Lay down.
back because of
Now.
how bad my back is. No, I have to have a full back. That's
Good.
only a half back. No. Then you have a very short body. And your body is only this big, bro. Well, I have a long torso, and it would have to go to my shoulder blades, and it does not.
Dad, guess what? I can scan the internet password and it will immediately connect.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So I don't have to type it in.
That's a magic phone.
It is a magic phone.
This guy home?
Yeah.
Hey! Please don't run away. Come and say hi. No, that's my 19-year-old daughter. That is something you need to say to your fucking kid. God.
Oh, man.
Okay. I love you, but I'm gonna go. I just got home and it's 107 degrees outside. So, well, Well, I didn't, so take your own and own your shit. Okay, bye. No, I won't be blamed for her fucking attitude or any of it. She does that to me every month just because I'm on my period. She's like, "Oh, I'm on my medical
Oh my
course,
God.
period." And I'm like,
Okay.
how about you own it yourself? Okay, I'm gonna need
You could
to do
change that, but you can't change, fucking, okay?
I should start my new phone.